Welcome to the Neuro&Psycho channel, the blog where neuroscience meets psychology, literature, and culture. Imagine looking at a rainbow, but not seeing all the colors, not because of blindness or a damaged eye, because your brain doesn't know those colors exist. Now picture a tribe in Namibia that can spot shades of green most of us would miss entirely, but struggles to tell blue from green. What if the way we see the world isn't just about the eyes, but about the words we use? This isn't science fiction. It's the story of the Himba people and a window into the hidden powers of language on the brain. In today's episode, we're exploring a strange and fascinating question: can language change what we see? This isn't just about perception. It's about how our brains construct reality itself. From color discrimination to emotional memory, the words we speak may shape the very structure of our awareness. So let's step into the world of the Himba tribe and explore what their unique color vocabulary reveals about all of us. Let's begin in the deserts of northern Namibia, where the Himba people live much as their ancestors did for centuries. They are semi-nomadic herders with rich oral traditions, vibrant rituals, and a language called Himba that does something quite extraordinary. Unlike English, which has a wide range of words for colors, blue, green, turquoise, teal, the Himba language groups colors differently. For instance, they don't have a distinct word for blue. In their worldview, what we call blue is simply a variant of green. That might sound like a minor linguistic quirk until you realize it literally changes what they can and can't see. Researchers from University College London wanted to test this. They showed Himba participants a circle of green squares with just one slightly different shade. To most of us, they all looked the same, but the Himba could spot the odd one out with ease. Their eyes seemed to detect nuances that escape Western observers. But when the tables were turned, when the researchers added a single blue square among green ones, Westerners saw it instantly, and the Himba struggled. Why? Because their language doesn't have a separate word for blue. No word, no category. No category, less awareness. It's not that their eyes are different, it's that their minds carve up the visual world differently. Language, in this case, acts like a filter, or maybe even a spotlight. What it names, it sharpens. What it ignores, it fades. Think of language like a map. If your map has more landmarks, more words for different places, you navigate better. But if the map is sparse, you may walk right past a hidden valley and never know it was there. Color perception is one of the clearest examples of this phenomenon, but it goes far beyond vision. Emotions, memories, even bodily sensations, they all get shaped by how we describe them. In some cultures, there are dozens of words for snow. In others, no word for sadness. If you've never named a feeling, can you truly notice it when it rises? This is what psychologists call the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, the idea that the structure of a language can influence cognition. And in recent years, neuroscience is starting to catch up. Neuroscience studies using fMRI have shown that when we label a color, a specific region of the brain, the visual cortex, lights up differently than when we simply see it. In other words, naming changes processing. One study even showed that Russian speakers who have two different words for light and dark blue are faster than English speakers at telling those shades apart. Their brains categorize color more finely because their language demands it. It's as if the brain recruits more processing power when words provide sharper boundaries. We're not just seeing, we're interpreting through the lens of vocabulary, and this lens can be widened or narrowed by the culture we grow up in. So what do the Himba really teach us? Not that one culture is more advanced than another, but that perception is cultural. Language doesn't just express what we see, it guides it. The Himba have trained their brains to detect nuances of green that most of us would miss, because their world demands it. Meanwhile, we might excel at spotting blue, but miss other dimensions entirely. We're all prisoners and shapers of our own mental categories, and by becoming aware of that, we gain the freedom to expand them. So next time you look at a color, or name a feeling, or try to describe a vague memory, pause and consider. Are you really seeing what's there, or are you seeing what your language allows you to see? The mind doesn't reflect reality like a mirror. It paints it, and every word we use is a brushstroke on that canvas. If this episode made you see things differently, literally, drop a comment and let us know. For more articles, visit Neuro&Psycho.com.